Jump right into it.
Let's go.
Welcome to Smart Take Revolution, where we always kick out at two. I am your humble, benevolent, intelligent host, Donnie Wonderful, and my colleague, the co-host, the genius of geniuses, the pastor of persuasion, the man himself, Joey Business. We're here. We just finished watching FASTLANE 2021, and we've been laughing all night long, like Lionel Richie.
Oh, all night long.
Yes.
All night long.
And the reason for our laugh, I don't know. Like, you know, we're not clowning the event. I mean,
No, we just said the card out loud and realized like it's like a house show.
Yes,
from like the 90s.
Fair to say, the house shows in the 90s were actually really good. I've gone to quite a few of them.
I went to a couple of them, but okay, so it's a house show in like the 2000s. It's like it just has a very mediocre feel to it. It's like paper thin outside the main event.
On paper, yes.
But what they delivered was different than what you saw on paper. So it has its co's and prawns. Oh, shit. It has its pros and cons.
Hey, by the way, my co-host ate 3 lobsters today. Had some slices of pizza,
half a steak,
half a steak,
half a steak, 5 wings.
So he's practically dragging right
I might be in a food coma, but that's all right. Anyways, so the event was better than Elimination Chamber. I will say that.
Okay.
Elimination Chamber was dreadful outside of the first match, but what was this first match?
The first match.
We'll just go into it.
Was it? I think it was the pre-show. So I mean, we had Riddle.
Yeah, so I missed it. I wasn't paying attention to Riddle versus
Mustafa Ali.
Yeah, I'm assuming Riddle retained.
Yes.
Okay.
Is exactly what happened. And then, no. All right, we were watching it. I mean, okay. So first, we had some technical difficulties.
We had quite a bit of technical
difficulties in which.
Thank God for Peacock.
This match definitely did suffer because of our technical difficulties. Yeah. But I caught enough of it to catch what happened. The climax of it, Mustafa Ali was going off on, oh man, what's Retribution? Mm-hmm. They were going on, and it looks like Retribution imploded, or like I'm not sure if they're gonna make a face turn or whatever. I really can't. You know what? I am gonna actually talk about this one. I like Mustafa Ali. I think he's incredibly athletic.
He is.
I like Matt Riddle. I'm gonna say his own name. I like Matt Riddle. I think I like the gimmick. He reminds me of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 1980s 90s cartoon Michelangelo.
He does. Yeah, that's a good comparison.
So like all in kind of sounds like him in certain.
Yeah, he does.
They have certain cadences. So just because
they do,
because it taps into that nostalgia for me. Like I think like he'll always have a place. They both can perform.
I was getting worried. I thought you were gonna say he would have a place at the head of the table, and I was gonna say, hold on a second.
Oh, I can't. Oh, listen. We're gonna get into that because we're gonna get into Joey Business's sudden the 180 spin on Roman Reigns, and I might make that a theme of this whole entire session that we have. And he's laughing profusely because he knows.
You got nothing on me, Mr. Wonderful, nothing.
Oh, but we do.
I don't know what you're talking about.
On this channel.
I have always been a Roman supporter through and through.
I can't. You know what? Listen. I promise our fans we're gonna actually start recording video of us so you guys can see the facial expressions that we make, because that was some grade A bullshit. But
anyways, so Mustafa Ali, he's good. I've not liked his whole Retribution angle. Him being the leader of Retribution is a gigantic letdown.
Oh, come on!
The way they built it up, it was terrible.
But he has had.
I guess the one thing I like is that he's on the card more.
Yeah,
it's given him exposure.
But I guess it's over now, but like the potential was there. I mean, it was a surprise to me when they decided to make him the leader of Retribution. But I said, all right, good, fine.
Yeah.
Like this is a guy that was supposed to win the Money in the Bank, but out comes Brock Lesnar, and he's so surprised that it stuns him into temporary paralysis where he can't just grab
temporary paralysis. Like, dude, Brock had that boombox, man.
Yeah, the briefcase. But I mean, like I don't know.
It was a Brock party.
It was a Brock party.
Can't mess with that.
It definitely was a Brock party.
But no, so Mustafa Ali, very talented, needs to find a better gimmick placement. You know, Retribution's not it because there's nobody on that team. It's a one-man show. Like, there's no name power on that team. I feel bad Maya Yim is on there because she is good. But it's just, everyone's just there. It's just, I don't know. There's nothing special.
It reminded me of the Ascension. Remember
you were telling me about the Ascension, and then what I said, who were those guys? So that's how bad it is. That's how bad it is. But anyways, Riddle kept it. It wasn't really, I mean, I didn't even watch it, but Riddle kept it, and that's not a surprise. Here's the one thing I think I said to you, too, while I was sort of watching it, is that I expect more from Matt Riddle with this title. It's his first singles title. I think Matt Riddle is immensely talented. Mm-hmm. Not just as a character, I mean, but his in-ring prowess is, like, impeccable.
Wait, pause. I get where you're going with that, and I actually believe you, but I'm going to challenge you, Joey Business. Make the same argument on an optimistic level for Mustafa Ali. Go ahead, just try.
Do we have, like, a cricket soundbite? No, I mean... Mustafa Ali, if he gets a title, which I think he is deserving of a title.
Okay.
I think if he's just a straight-up singles competitor, he has some shine to him. He needs to be repackaged immensely. And
immensely?
Yeah.
What? Okay, so... I don't mean to keep cutting you off, but, like, let's rewind a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that him being eliminated the way he was in the Royal Rumble by Nia Jax that year, do you think that had anything to do with how you see him?
No, it's just lack of booking and I don't know. I don't want to say it's hard to say this, and especially like today's I don't know, he doesn't connect with me on a personal level. Okay. So it's very hard for me to get invested in this particular superstar.
I just want to explain.
I don't think he has great mic skills. That hurts me too, is because I'm a mic skill guy.
Oh man! All right, look. First of all, the reason why I asked that because I was just trying to think of what would be the strikes against him.
Maybe Roman can teach him some mic skills.
There you go. There he goes. There he goes. The head of the table. All right, mic skills. I'm glad you mentioned that. And again, like if you're listening, like we get very tangential, and we're still on Riddle. We're still on
we're on the pre-show.
But mic skills, you're big on that.
Huge.
My favorite wrestler of all time, Bret the Hitman Hart, the greatest wrestler in my opinion. What would you say his mic skills were?
Mediocre,
but you believed everything he said.
Yeah. So Bret wasn't a motor mouth. When he talked, it was intent. It was very generic. It was paint by numbers, but his in-ring capabilities just were stellar. So
and you're right. I mean, he was a serious wrestler. And,
yes.
And even though he didn't have the charisma on the mic as Shawn Michaels was,
no,
everything he said, you believe.
Yeah, but
period.
Yeah, because he had a record that backed it up.
Right. Okay. So, but what I'm saying is, the mic skills today, if you're handed scripted promos, how can you really excel past that? Because the thing you rave about your boy Roman Reigns, about how good his promos are now, are attributed to his connection and work with Paul Heyman.
Absolutely, 100%.
When he was saying succutters,
oh my God,
son.
That never happened. That wasn't Roman Reigns. That was really Joe Inoue.
Hey, and who pitched him that line?
Probably Vince McMahon.
Okay, so
probably watched a Bugs Bunny rerun and was like, that would be great to throw in this. Some good shit, pal. Speaking of, what kind of good shit does Vince McMahon smoke? Because it's something.
You know what? I'm gonna get off Roman Reigns because we're gonna have time to talk.
We have a lot to talk.
So
about.
I mean, I guess due to the technical difficulties, I'm not gonna rate this match, but I think it was. I
didn't see it, so I can't rate it.
I think it was pretty good. I just really, I'm not into pre-show matches.
Me either. I think they should be gone.
Yeah. So
there's no point in it, especially when you're having somebody like Riddle, who's your U.S. champion on a pre-show.
Yeah.
It's just relegating him to a a pre-show. Oh man, is really bad. Like, just no.
I agree.
So yeah, I can't rate it either in good conscience.